Today's Tuesday, August 19th, 2025, and I'm back. Hello. Hope you all are having a blessed day. I am super blessed and very thankful, and I am here to do this free reading for you. Please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. Remember, these messages are not for everyone, so use your own discernment. I love you all. I thank you all for being here. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. And yes, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel. And please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel if these messages resonate with you. Okay, let's see what Spirit has for you guys. I have the star. See, there's different cards I'm going to use in this reading, so let Spirit see, guide me. Know that I am protected. Know that those who are here, who are of the highest white light, you are also protected. You are called to let yourself be seen. You are a multi-dimensional being. You are very unique in your own nature. You are encouraged to have the courage to let your talents be seen. Know that you are loved. I love you guys. Very thankful. Remember, always go within. Your ancestors are here. Your star ancestors are here. Know that there are hidden secrets within you that will unlock the wisdom and the knowledge. There are also landmarks in places that you live that may activate some of your ancestors' DNA. I'm going to read this card because I think it's very important, starseeds, that you are aware of your unique DNA. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. This is a central high. Oh no, sorry, that's not the card. Wrong card. Starseed. Let's see. Starseed family. Star ancestors. The ancient knew much more than we do about our own connection. Their pyramids, their temples, and other places of worship, created in precise alignment with the stars, exist in all corners of the world. There are pyramids all over the world. There are these ancient tombs, these ancient chambers that are very, that has been hidden from humanity, but now they're coming into, now they're being found and spoken about. What if these ancient wisdoms is available for you to uncover now? You are being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. All ancient secrets are whispers forever in your ears. All mystics knowing blooms in your heart. All potent powers pump through your veins. Know who you are. Seek within. Always ask spirit, who are you? Where you came from? Who are your ancestors? And trust and believe. You will get those messages. You are being invited to step into the ancient knowingness, to be held in the remembering of the star ancestors, to look a little deeper. If you're feeling stuck or you're being called to do something different, to change your point of view, creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong. When we do the unexpected, so often a creative solution is right in front of us. But because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what's in the open. You are here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now, to unlock the soul's memories of a time when we lived in harmony on earth, and one day we will again. That's where we're going towards, again, towards the way our ancestors lived on this planet, in harmony, in love, in peace, in joy, working with one another. No culture, no religion, nothing is the separation from us. Remember, we are all connected. Remember, we all came from one creator. There is no need for competition. There is no need for hate. There is no need for separation. There's no need for jealousy or envy. If you are in this vibration of envious and jealousy because someone has opened up to their spiritual gifts, has opened up to who they truly are, and are here to expose the dark and the light, always from a space of love, never from a space of jealousy, never from a space of hatred, always from a space of understanding who we truly are. Understanding that hatred, anger, jealousy, envy, competition doesn't get you anywhere. You are no better than me, and I'm no better than you. We all came from one creator. And I'm an ancient old soul, and I came here. I've been here before. This is not my first rodeo. Been down here before. Trust that everything that is happening to you, or whatever you are trying to manifest, is all going to happen in divine timing. You have to heal. God is not going to, again, give to those that don't know how to use their gifts, that don't know how to work with one another. Try to enslave humanity. That is not happening anymore. Never think that time is ever running out. The spiritual journey is an ongoing, learning lessons every single day of our lives, going back to where we came from, our benevolent beings that watches over our planet, whom the government tried to make it seem like they are here to invade, they are here to hurt. If they wanted to do that, they would have done that a long time ago. Don't you think? Don't you think we would have been gone a long time ago if that was the purpose of our alien brothers and sisters, our alien family who are watching over this planet, who have given technology to the government, who have worked with the government? Do you think that they want us, they would have wiped us out a long time ago? We, don't ever be a follower. Always lead. Be a leader. Make sure you are not copying somebody. Somebody copies you, you're not real. You're very fake. You're not coming from a true heart person. You are needing to heal yourself. You really do not have any self-esteem when you copy somebody. You really do not. You're very a hurt person. You really are a hurt person when you have no power, when you don't even know the power that you hold. Stand in your truth. Don't be a leader. Be a leader you wish you had, because we don't have leaders. Currently, we don't have leaders that are coming from what I experience, from the presidents that we have had. I don't think we had a very authentic president or leaders here to help humanity, to really know who they truly are, to really help the community to expand instead of hurting each other, putting drugs into this world, putting chaos into this world, putting chaos into the energy, doing all this energy harvesting, all this energy siphoning, all this following invasion of privacy. And yeah, I posted again. Um, I put it again. The devices that were placed in the hotels that I was placed when I was displaced from my home. I was paying my rent. I was living. I had 2 bedrooms. I had the bathroom. I had a kitchen. I had it. I was paying my rent with no problems. Here comes HPD and takes me out of my space and puts me in hotels with devices. It wasn't until I woke up and realized that I was being tracked and followed for the past 6 years. And this has been going on throughout my whole entire life. This is not fake news. This is real. This is my experience. This is what I experience. So if you're not experiencing this, you don't know my truth. Remember, all path leads to the Creator. Always go within. Always trust your intuition. That's what really, once I opened up to the divine, once I gave up, I turned my life over to the Most High. On February 17, 2020, the day of my mother's birthday, I woke up in the hotel. I had a big awakening. I saw my whole life review. I saw the Spirit of the Most High God. I bowed down and I said, I will never, ever, ever turn my world, my life over to anything outside of myself. I will always trust God to lead me 555 on the clock. Okay? To lead me on the path, that I need to follow, because I was not, I was in a world that I was lost. I was on that, once again, that wheel of repeat, the cycles of repeating the same people, not the same people, the same situations, lessons that I needed to learn and look at people, friends, family, systems that was not serving. And take my power back. Be, connect to the most divine energy that will never leave you astray, never leave you down the wrong path. Your ancestors, your guides, the ones that are the highest vibration, highest vibration, they will never lead you astray. They will always guide you on the right path. They will always protect you. When you call on them, they will always be with you. Remember who you are. You are a star seed. If you're here on my channel, if you resonate with star seeds, if you resonate with a light worker, if you resonate with an earth angel, someone who is really, really empathic to others, someone who is at service to the community, at service to humanity, remember, you will always be taken care of. Your cosmic ancestors are always with you. They are always watching. They are always protecting you. Always, always stay grounded. Be grounded. Surrender to the Most High. You know, to learn to be human on this earth is very difficult. I know I have this vessel. I live here, but I'm not part of it. I do not entertain injustice. I do not entertain negative energies. I am not part of a system that believes in what the government says and believes what anybody tells me. I believe God. I always go within and follow the guidance. I'm always guided by my spirit, always guided by the Most High. Disconnect from the material world. It wasn't at service to me. It wasn't servicing me. And I speak because this is my experience. Always surrender. Surrender to the Most High. Surrender of the pleasures of love, the pleasures of joy, the pleasures of life. Have no attachments to the material things. God put everything in our world for a reason. And it wasn't to lust over it. It wasn't to worship idols. It wasn't to worship anything. But be very thankful and very grateful for the things that He has given us, and to learn how to share with one another. Finding balance. Finding balance. And how to work with the light and the dark. How to embrace both and not be overcome. Your body is going through a very, very big light activation. You may work with with the grids of the earth, transmissions and activating Mother Gaia as well. As you are healing, so is Mother Gaia. It's just, it's very sad to see that people compete and have hatred towards one another. It's really very sickening to see that so much competition and nobody's competing against you. I don't know how you work. I know how I work. I know I work with the Most High God. I know that I'm very happy for everyone when they excel in things that they want to manifest in their lives. And when they manifest it from a pure love, you're going to receive that and more. But when you have people that are here competing against starseeds, we don't compete, sweetie. We know where the energy, where we get our energy, where we get everything from, and it's from the divine. It's from the source, God. And you wonder why your life is so chaotic and so unbalanced, and so your relationship is so unhealed, and you are sick, and why things keep happening in your life. Is because something in your life needs to change. Either you need to change your heart and really look and see where that wounded little child needs healing, where you lost, where you fragmented yourself, where you lost your soul. Where did you say, I worship money, rather than being thankful and grateful for the Creator who provides? Find yourself. Look for your soul, so that way you could save yourself from all the illusions that has been placed, that has enslaved you. And they keep enslaving you because you keep giving them the energy, and you keep thinking that they're going to give you millions and thousands and give you all this home, when it could easily be taken away from you like that. That house, those cars, that luxury, that thing that you sold your soul for is taken. You know why? Because you're not grateful. You're not thankful. You look to be better than anyone. You look for fame. You look for luxury. You look for status. You look for clout. But you don't look for God. Do you look for God? And that's the truth. That's the truth. You don't look for God because you work with your shadow. You work with your shadow. Somebody here could be 43. Someone here, you don't work with your spirit guides. They're asking you to work with them. Let go, balance your shadow aspects of yourself. Look at your shadow and say, do you want to be this person? Do you want to be an unhealed person? Do you want to hurt other people? Do you want your children to be hurt? Because what goes around comes back around. Because what you put out will come back to you. Whatever energy you're putting out is... I feel sorry for those people during the eclipse. Do you know what the eclipse is going to do? There's going to be lots of endings for a lot of people. You need to be in a space of gratitude every single day, every single moment for everything that you have. Everything happens in divine timing. In divine timing. There's a need for you to transmute those negative thoughts, those negative behaviors, those negative, how you say it, if you use drugs, if you drink, things has to be balanced. When you overindulge, you attract shadow aspects of yourself. It's a need for you to transmute these energies and protect yourself from maybe friends that are not working with you, friends that doesn't see your light. There's 88 here. 77 could be significant. Somebody could be 44, 43. Number 4 is stability, bringing stability into your home, grounding your energy. Somebody here could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio. What's the other sign? Cancer, Scorpio. You know, water sign. Somebody here needs to speak the truth. It's a lot of blue energy here. Release yourself from things that doesn't serve you. Number 3. There's a divine masculine here who is releasing themselves from what no longer, and also it's going through a transformation. This divine masculine is going through a transformation. He is seeing through just all the illusions, full of gratitude, grounding energy, letting go of friends, protected. And just know there's a big shift of energy that is going on in our planet at this moment. Somebody here, you need to continue to research. Maybe your ancestors were from ancient Egypt. The Eye of Ra is very significant. You are a healer. Maybe this is what you're learning about yourself, that you are receiving knowledge, that you are an ancient old soul who's here to help the collective heal. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Divine Feminine is here. And there's also air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Pisces, Aquarius, I don't know. I forget these signs, okay? But it's very significant that you transmute and you are receiving this message that you are an ancient old soul who's here to heal, and you and the divine masculine and divine feminine are working together. Whether you're together or not, you're here to raise the consciousness of the collective. Continue to have the courage to move forward. Move forward even through the storms. Know that you are always guided. You're always protected. We have to go through the storm in order to come and see the light. We always have to go through the darkness to come out into the light. Nothing is ever easy to be handed over to you. Life is not easy. It's not easy. You're not going to be handed things that God doesn't want you to have because you're not ready for it. When you're ready, when you are prepared, when you have went through so much lessons in life that you are bringing back all the fragmented self pieces that you have lost uh, throughout life, and you have collected all of your pain, and you have grounded all this energy, and you trust in the divine, and you let go of your ways, and let God and let Spirit guide you through the path of righteousness, guide you through the path of healing and loving yourself and loving others, so that way you are able to help your community, help your family. That's if they want the help, okay? Because you can't force somebody to change their spots if they don't want to change, okay? You can't make somebody go on a spiritual path if they're not ready. You cannot force somebody to do something that they're not ready to do. Some people manipulate through magic. But no, if you do magic, you do any of your spells to anyone, you're hurting yourself. You're really hurting. Please know the laws, spiritual laws, um, and God's law, and the universal law. There's laws that we, spirit guides, spirit angels, archangels, us, we follow in order for us to continue to ascend. We don't hurt humans. We don't hurt children. We don't hurt the planet. We don't hurt nobody. We're not here to hurt. We're here to help. Once we are awakened to who we truly are, we don't hurt you. We help you. I'm speaking to somebody here that likes to hurt people. And know that when you hurt people, you are going to receive that same pain, even harder than what you sent it out for that person who never had any ill intentions towards you. There's a need for forgiveness. Forgiveness is very important. You need to forgive and be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest. Some need for you to change. You need to change your ways. Wake up every morning and be thankful and grateful. There are endings happening. And endings, with endings, there's new beginnings. There's a transformation. A big transformation. There is something that you need to let go. You need to get away from this siren, this person who is not good for you. Somebody here is with somebody, they may be pregnant as well. This situation is not serving you. This is a karmic relationship. 38. I see 38 as 35 is an 8 number. I'm sorry, 35. I see 8. I see it as what goes around comes back around, the number 8, infinity sign, and it's also karmic. It's a karmic relationship. Somebody could be trying to mirror your energy, but treat your body, number 4. Treat your body, that's God's temple. Honor it, love it, and embrace it. Whether you're heavy, whether you're thin, doesn't matter. You're confident, you're beautiful, you're loving, you're a child of the most divine God. Number 4 is very significant. It's a lot of stability. Slay those demons, slay those dragons, slay those unhealthy relationships, slay those thoughts that you have. Slay them all. They don't serve you. Slay that past history of a relationship that you may have with the number 6 here. I see that there's a past that you need to slay, that no longer serves you, and you slaying those demons because you trust in God, you trust the universe, you're trusting the guidance that you're going through. That's 431 and 4, another 444. Oh, look at this, 444. It's a lot of and it's 8. It's like whenever you go through the storm, know that when you go through the storm, there's always light. There's always light. We have to get our life shaken up in order to really get the message of what God is trying to send to us, to understand that maybe certain relationships is not good for us, that maybe situations, places, drugs, anything that shakes you to the core is an awakening, that something needs to be let go. Look at the situation for what it is. There's 3 witches here. There's 3 witches here. 4. There's 1 trying to put somebody to sleep. Another 8. Wow. 26. There's a lot of 8s here. It's Leo season. It has been, let me tell you about Leo season. This Leo season has been a very, very activating time for humanity, not only on a individual, but on a collective scale, also on the planet, because there's a lot of shift, there's a lot of awakening, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of endings happening at this time, and things have to be shaken up in order to be looked at and released and move forward and understand that there's systems and people and places that is of a very low vibration, that is not at service to the collective. With this evil queen trying to trying to poison somebody here. There's this evil queen giving them something, putting something into somebody's drink or somebody's pills, somebody could be switching somebody's pills, and not giving them the correct medication. Something is being switched by this witchy looking hands. Number 2. It's a lot of 4s. People's foundations are being shaken up. They sure are. But know that it's time for healing. It's not time for Here goes these witches again. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for the truth. Stand up for injustice. Stand up for corruption. Stand up, but do not stand up in the space of anger. There's a way of voicing yourself versus war. We don't like chaos. We're here to bring peace into humanity. There has many lives that has been ended already through injustice. People's lives are being lost because there are people and systems that don't work from a space of love. Somebody's name could be Amanda. Ooh. See. We got some alien cards here. What aliens are around? Remember, aliens come in human forms as well. They come in as energies as well. Don't deny your shadow self, the person that you are ashamed of. Don't ever do that to yourself because you're not healing your shadow energy. You need to come into grips with this shadow and say, you know what? I surrender. I surrender. I love me and I don't want to be that person anymore. That is fake, that is phony, that is not of a high vibration. I want to change that person. I need to look at that shadow aspect of myself and forgive myself and balance that energy within me so that way I don't confront it anymore. I bring balance into my life. Don't be in denial. If you have any addictions, that's something that you need to heal from. And stop projecting your insecurities, a lot of your pain onto other people. That's what many of us here who are star seeds are here to heal within ourselves and also help those that are on the same path to heal those shattered aspects of yourself and understand that there has been a lot of corruption in our planet, in our society, in our communities, in our homes, in many spaces. These occults have had, these draconians, these alpha draconians they're no longer here. They are taken away because there's no room for corruption anymore. There's no room for the draconians here anymore. There's no more unethical ways of the occults. That's ending. They have no control because God is the one in control. God is the one in control. And these people, there's a lot of with the how you say it, with the alpha draconians, we got the alpha centurions, which are able to see before things happen. These are star seeds. They're very strategic. They are able to maneuver and see things before it happens. These alpha centurions, let's see. There's a lot of star seeds different ones from different star systems. And this is number 2. The Alpha Centaurians, they reside at the Centaurus constellation located between Lupus and Vela constellation. It is said the Alpha Centaurians will only make contact with humans during specific cosmic timings, and only with humans that have developed enough conscious awareness to not agitate the higher violet frequency bandwidth they are accustomed to. Sources suggest Alpha Centaurians are intolerant of disrespect and overly idealized fantasies and are not in keeping with natural laws. They stand at 5'5" to 8 feet in height with a humanoid appearance and some aquatic type features and organs. They have webbed fingers and toes. This flesh is usually pale bluish with soft, smooth, scale-like quality. Some have long hair. Their eyes are large, in proportion, bulging and roundish. They usually have an athletic build. Visitors typically wear simple, flowy clothes. They are very straightforward and direct communicators when negotiating, yet always respectful. All Alpha Centaurians are vegetarians or vegan with a strict diet. They also cannot bear Earth's intense sunlight. Also, Alpha Centaurians occupy small, deep oceans regions on Earth and are often associated with the Arctan USO phenomena. They are highly advanced and are strong allies with Sirians, Pleiadians, and Venusians. So these are different starseeds who are here to help the collective as well. As much as the Lyrans are here, 11, they are very courageous, they are very brave, and they're very strong. They speak truth, and they're here to help humanity as well. The Lyrans, if you are interested, you may do research on them. What others? I'm going to end soon. Inspiration. We are here. You are inspired to make your dreams come true. The Flower of Life, number 29, that's 11 as well. So we have the Lyrans and the Tree of Life, 29, which is 11. 11 is very significant as well. Anything else? Let's see. Yeah. Third eye activation. You are manifesting whatever you are putting out, you are going to receive. You see things through your third eye. You are encouraged to continue to meditate. Very much big eye, third eye activation is happening. Also, the Nephilims are here. Controversial, assessing new perspective. The Nephilims are here as well. You may have learned about the Nephilims beings. They're very tall. I think they were also in the Bible, the Nephilims, if I'm not mistaken. I really do not. Anyway, I'm my own person. So number 15, the Nephilims. Oh yeah, the Nephilims are also known as the Anakim, Els, and Elohim. The Nephilims were The humanoid giants of ancient times on Earth that seemingly died out during the last great flood. They stood at 14 feet tall and sometimes even taller. Their origins are unclear. Some sources say they originate from Canaan. Genesis 6:4 states that they are the sons of God. Later interpretations of this led to the relabeling of them as the fallen ones. The Nephilims were pre-Diluvian and possibly the original genetic seeding programmings. Discovered bones are as old as 50,000 to 300,000 years old. The Hebrew Torah make mentions of the Nephilim giants, and the Old Testament book of Samuel mentions Goliath the giant. The book of Enoch makes references to the giants, as do the Dead Sea Scrolls. The ancient Greeks also called their giants Cyclops and Titans. The Scandinavian pagans mention stories regarding the ice giants and trolls. So there's a lot of trolls, and we have them all over. There are trolls here, like galore. They're probably the fallen ones as well. You know, a lot of people are reincarnated, and there is a big spiritual war happening on our planet, whether you believe it or not. There is a lot of energies and entities and things that has been conjured up, and the Bible is very big part of this ascension that we're going on our planet at this time. The Revelations, the book of Revelations, is also part of our history and what we are experiencing at this time. There are things that are coming back to the surface in order to be cleansed away and cleared out. The Scandinavian pagans mention stories regarding the ice giants and trolls. The New Zealand Maori have stories about the red hair, I cannot say this name, giants, and inhabited the New Zealand first. In 1911, the ancient Nevada Seteca tribe discovered mummified red-haired giants that coincided with their passed down stories. Giant bones are also discovered in Alaska, Mexico, and the Sonova Cave, Siberia. The Nephilims have a complex and controversial history that means weirdly overlaps into the Anunnaki genetic territory. So there's a lot of our history. There's a lot of star seeds that are here. There are also ancient star seeds that took part of our evolution, our human genetic upgrade or whatever, but it is known and is going to be open. The public will know about this as well. So nothing is ever hidden. They try to hide a lot of the ancient artifacts that have been found, especially about giants that have been found, and the history of our planet. But the Arcturians are here. I love the Arcturians. They're very loving, very caring, very protective, very wise, and they're very safe. They keep you very safe, and they are wisdom keepers. They are very knowledgeable of our planet, what we've been through, what humanity has been through, and the Arcturians are here to help humanity as well. Maybe you need to do some research on the Arcturians as well. They are here to help humanity. Yeah, numbers. The beauty of patterns, learning about numbers, learning about the frequency of numbers, nature, how this universe is basically ran on numbers. It's very significant. The evolution. It doesn't stop, it keeps going. It's infinity. The Syrians, B, responsibility lessons and growing up. Syrians are also, there's two Syrians. There's Syrian A and Syrian B. Two systems, two constellations. This one has to do a lot with the water, has to do with a lot with the lessons that we need to learn. The responsibilities that we need to take in order to heal ourselves and heal the planet, heal the water, heal a lot of healing here. So the Syrians, that's so funny. I'm gonna read about the Syrian bee because I think I find it very interesting. Beings from the Sirius binary, possibly trinary star system. Sirius B is the white dwarf companion star that was once larger than the Sirius A, where Syrian B beings reside. The shamanic dungeon tribe of West Africa revered their ancient teachings on their deity, Nomo, who was a Syrian B star being that was said to arrive in a massive flying boat, then instructed them in complex astronomy and ancient history. Dargon artifacts dating back 400 years have accurate orbits of the stars before astronomers had telescopes. Nomo informed the Dogon shamans that humanity's descent of consciousness was due to materialism and greed. So they were saying that the reason why humanity went into darkness was because they chose the material world. Their consciousness. Some suggest certain renegades, Sirius B, ETs may have sold out and are responsible for providing advanced interdimensional technology to cascade government agencies for the Montauk. Interesting, Montauk. Montauk has come up, and I spoke about the Montauk Project and Philadelphia's project, which inside sources say failed miserably with terrible consequences. Syrian B beings are bipedal with amphibians and aquatic features. They are suburb in water and have advanced civilizations and technology to navigate the cosmos. Syrian B beings visited and interacted with ancient Babylonian and Sumerian civilizations. So star beings have been here on this planet. They have interacted with the government. Some of them sold themselves to the government. The government sold themselves to them for exchange of technology, and versus one and the other. There has been a lot of exchanges with ETs that the government has been hiding. And this is going to come out into the public. It's out there already, and people are just not fully conscious of it, and they don't do the research themselves. And when it pops up, they are in fear, but there's no need to fear. There's no need to be afraid. Because when God is in control, there's nothing that could ever hurt you or harm you. When you put fear in your life, you let anything outside of yourself control you. When you're the one that should have full control of your own self, you don't give your power away to anyone. Don't allow that. Don't allow any individual, any boyfriend, any girlfriend, any system, any doctor, anybody to tell you how to live your life, what to do with your body, what medications you need to take, what medications you don't need to take, what things to inject into your body. Nobody has that right. Nobody has a right to tell you what to do with your body. You are a sovereign being. You are. And declare it. When you declare your sovereignty, your life, your financial, your stability, your mental, your home, your children, ain't no being, ain't nothing outside of yourself going to has control over you, especially when you stand up for your truth. And nothing will ever touch you if you are in your power. I learned that through my process, through my ascension, through my spiritual journey. I learned never to give my power away. I would never give I am not scared of no one. I am not scared of no government, no president, nobody. Nobody. The only one, God. When God says it's my time to go, it's my time to go. That's it. That's it. Give no power to nothing. Give no power to no doctor. Give no power to nobody. No man, no women, nobody. Nobody. Somebody here is all caught up. Somebody here is all tied up because they're not deciding where to go. They're stuck. 23:8. Somebody's stuck. Stuck in their own ways, stuck in their mind, mentally stuck. But God said, let's see what God says. Oh. God says, hold on, I'm not going to use those. Try not to. God says, number 4, chakra number 4. Love yourself. Love yourself. Heal yourself. Archangel Raphael is here, calling for you to call on him so he can help you heal. And release yourself from this and go on the right path. Go on the right path. 38. Go on the right path. You need to follow the path. And stop being hostile. There is judgment. There is a contract. There is something. Legal situation that somebody may be very hostile about. 6. Be patient with yourself. Be kind with yourself. Everything happens in divine timing. Nothing in this journey, in this spiritual journey, is ever rushed. You never rush the process. You never rush your ascension. You never rush your healing. You take time out to heal. Be patient with yourself. Get out of your head. Get out of your head. Make that correct decision so that way you are able to heal yourself and let go of that anger. It doesn't serve it. I mean, You could be the most beautifulest woman or the most handsomest man, but when you work with this energy of this ugly anger person that's very hostile, doesn't make you. It doesn't make you very attractive. Be patient with yourself. Be patient. Don't judge yourself. What else? Yeah. Sit with yourself. Go into meditation. Start to learn how to work with your chakras. The first one, your root chakra, which is the trauma, the things that you have to heal. The first three are very important. The very important chakras that you need to heal. There is an ending and a beginning, with 19 being here, which is 10, which is an ending and a beginning. Community. Let's see, what is this community about? God is opening the doors for you. God wants you to be also, when you open up yourself to healing, letting go of your mental, untying yourself and releasing the old programmings, you're opening up yourself to the Most High God. And you will help your community as well to rise up. You will also help your community, bringing balance, 22 here, to your community, helping them also let go of things that doesn't serve them. Because through our healing, we become, once we become the student, we become the teacher. And this is a continuous learning process for all. Letting go, how to let go of your old ways and not continue to stay undecisive on what path to take. You, number 17. I see once again the yin and the yang. Once you have balanced these energies, 17, which is 18, which is number 8, there's an infinite amount of abundance, creativity, joy that comes into your life. Yeah. And God is going to make sure that you will reap the benefits of the good that you put out into the world to help the community, to help you heal in the process, and you being a beacon of light for those to also heal in the process. There is nothing that God can never give you. When you work with the energy, with the air, the fire, the earth, when you work with everything, know that we are all connected. Know that if you are working in a space that is not in harmony with Mother Gaia, with God, you will be all caught up. But when you work and you balance your energies, your yin and yang, there is nothing that God won't do for you, because you're working in that same love, that same love that he has for humanity, that he has for our planet, that he has for all, or he, she, whatever it is, because it's energy. You will be blessed with limited sources to continue your life without being so caught up in your own mind and your everything is within. Everything goes within, and that's where you are going to receive when you connect with God. Not when you are in this space, not when you are here. That's not where God is at. God is not in that hostile space. Very loving, very kind. Number 44. Very, again, I'm telling you, 888 is a lot of activation here. It's a lot of activation. But there's somebody here. Don't let your mind be very deceitful. Don't let your thoughts say that you're not good enough, because you are. Be very patient with yourself. Be very kind and loving to yourself. The door of value is here. And there is a connection. There is a divine connection here. This man is, or could be thinking about you. Working with the crystals. Manifesting. A magician. Number 8 again. I'm like, it's 8-8. This 8-8 portal was very, very, very powerful. Very powerful. We had so much going on with these energies. I felt nauseous. I felt dizzy. I felt there was a lot of activation. There was a lot of crown activate. I don't know what you guys felt, but it has been. I felt the intensity of the collective. I felt the density of the energy as well. I felt a lot of people going through there and still going through. They're still going through it. A lot of crown activation. Leo, courage, strength to continue to move, because you're very loving. You're very loving. And there will be a very caring, loving connection. And the world is going to see that connection for themselves. This happy, beautiful family that God is putting together. There's a lot of stability. Lots and lots of stability. Balance. Ancient. This is ancient. This is that ancient connection coming together. 14. Very, very loving, very caring. Lots of abundance, very creative. With the solar plex chakra here. The sun. When you are in this energy, it's because you speak the truth. It's because you are a beacon of light that is here to help. There's a trumpet, earth angel. You're starseed. You're not from this world. You live here, but you're not from it. There's definitely an ending and a beginning. You had to go through the storm to get to the sun. And look at this. 10 is 1 and the sun is 1. Just like on mine right here, I have 1, 1. One person and 1 like. It's a lot of balance. Now I got 4, still balance. And there with 1 is 5, is change. It's a lot of change. Continue your journey. Know that if you are, Jesus is here to heal you. You may be a healer of all ages as well. Number 6, you are an ancient old soul. Let go of this anxiety. Let go of this insecurity. Let go of doubting yourself. Let it go. Write in your journal. Write the things that you want to achieve. Write the pains that you have been through. Write whatever is coming to your mind in your dreams. Write them down. Because when you realize and you read what you have wrote, you'll say to yourself, you'll reflect back, be like, damn, I was there at one time and look at me now. Very proud of the journey that you may go through. Know that God doesn't hurt. God is loving. He's not a hateful God. He loves all his children. You are the ones that make the choices, not God. He gives you the chance to correct yourself. Gives you all the opportunities in the world over and over and over and over and over and over again to correct the mistakes that you make. Know that this planet is going through changes. And if the planet is going through changes, we are also going through it. Just as well as she is going through it, we're feeling, I feel the energy all the time, all day in my hands. I feel energy. I'm an empath, so I feel. I see the deceit. I get the messages. There's a lot of things that I don't speak about because not everything you need to hear at this time. I will not put myself out there to the point where people want to control me, just like they try to control me with devices in my hotel room, listening devices under my bed, cameras in my room. This has happened. I experienced this. The stalking, the poisoning, a lot of deaths of my family. But you know what? I stay very humble, very thankful. I don't seek revenge on no one, anybody. I don't work from that energy, and I never will. I work with God. I work with truth, and I work for God to bring justice to those through my voice, through the messages that I am being guided to channel, to the collective, without fear. Okay, let's see what your angels want you to know. Archangel Gabriel, to work on your creativity, to continue to express yourself, to go to your North Star. Your South Star is the lessons you needed to learn, and your North Star is the new beginning, your new world, your new life. Number 3, also, to release the things that no longer serve you. Archangel Raziel is here. There is life changes that is going to be happening. There's transitions in your life and people in your family. There's death and rebirth. There are endings and new beginnings. There are endings in relationships. There are endings in jobs. There are endings in things that doesn't, shedding your old skin, releasing your old self and rebirthing a new you. It's a blessing. Number 14 could be significant. 14 keeps coming up. 29, 11. Lord Ganesh. There's a lot of removal of obstacles that is happening in your world, your life. There's a lot of cleansing and clearing that you may be doing or you need to do. Continue to move ahead. Do not allow any rats, because there's a rat on top of his head, or that could be somebody born on the, I don't know, rat, there's a rat here. But these rats are being removed out of your world, out of your life. Archangel Michael is here. He is the Archangel of Truth, the Archangel of Clarity, bringing justice, bringing protection to your life. Number 1, Merlin. It's, Merlin was a warlock. He's a manifestation. He's an alchemist. He knows how to work with the energy. Number 24, you could work with how to work from a space of love, because we don't manifest from a space of greed. We don't do anything that's against the spiritual laws. That we don't sacrifice people to gain wealth. We don't oppress people to gain wealth. We don't do that. We also have Horus. Wow. You see very clearly, always have clear intentions and see things from a higher perspective. We have Thoth, number 34. You may writing the Ankh is also very significant, connected to Thoth, connected to the Egyptians. Wisdom, have a lot of wisdom. Your Akashic records is also part of your DNA. It's a lot of symbols. There's a lot of geometry, sacred geometry, how to break the codes within this, how you say it, illusion of a world. Archangel Ezekiel. You may work with the violet flame, which is very healing energy, transmuting the energy. Let's see what else. Mary Magdalene, the divine feminine, very devotion, very sacred, and you need to keep your sexuality very sacred, your body, honor your temple, honor yourself. Number 19. Let's see who else. I wonder. Jesus, come out. Anyone else? There's no more here. No more here. Oh. Saint Francis, communicating with animals. You may be an activist or at service to animals. Number 22. Saint Francis is here to guide you on this path of being an activist. Could be something that is of interest to you for the animals. And Melchizedek, spiritual development. You may be studying and studying the law of attraction. And Archangel Metatron, spiritual powers, eccentric wisdom, and sacred geometry. There's a lot of the archangels that are here to help you. Again, Archangel Raphael, there's a lot of healing that needs to be done, or maybe you're healing. You may have some knowledge about medical, how to heal yourself through different forms, natural forms of healing. Well, guys, I am going to end it. I had a great time. I want to say thank you to the one person that says they like my channel. I love you. And please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe if these messages resonate. Know that no weapon formed against us shall ever prosper. Know that you are a beautiful being you came from a beautiful being of a divine source that created all of us, who's very loving and very kind. And when you put out this kindness out there to the collective, when you put out so much love and peace and joy, just being kind to one another, it doesn't hurt. If anything, it helps. We need lots of prayers for all. We need to pray for one another. Pray for those souls who are lost. Pray for those leaders that need a lot of healing. And may they lead from a space of love. And may those who need to speak the truth, may you come forward and speak the truth. Do not allow anyone to quiet you, because you're only blocking your own blessings. You're blocking your blessings, your children, your grandchildren, and generations. When you heal yourself, you heal your lineage, your future, generations, your blood, those, your grandchildren, to bring a better world, a better way of being, versus coming from a space that what is being placed in the collective at this moment. Do not fear, because they're dismantling whatever these people are trying to do to put fear out into the collective. Know that we all have to experience darkness to see the light. And see things. And when you have spiritual eyes to see, and you see right through the illusions, you know they are trying to harvest your energy when they put fear. You pray. You pray for the lost souls. You pray for the enemies. You pray for everyone that has been affected, will be affected. You pray. And know that covering yourself with the blood of Jesus, no weapon could ever be formed against you will ever prosper. When you walk out this door, when you walk out your home, when you go out into the world, and you know you have a connection to the Most High God, and you have a connection to your ancestors, you have a connection to your guides, your angels, the benevolent beings that are out here helping humanity. Know that you're protected, but if you're doing evil, and if you're doing things to harm or hurt anyone, think about it twice. Think about it before you even do it. Because once you do it, it's going to come back as fast as you did it. As fast as you thought it, it will come back to you. This is not the time, again, to play with God, to play with this energy, to play with people's lives. There's a lot of lives being lost out there. There's a lot of wicked things happening out there. And if you don't have the spiritual eye, and if you don't know how to cleanse your home, you don't know how to go to God and repent your sins and seek refuge, know that you make your own choices. You choose the life, the path that you want to live. You can't blame anybody for the choices you make. You cannot blame anybody. If things ain't going right for you, there's something that needs to be changed and looked at. Because everything is not a spiritual, everything is not witchcraft, everything is not that. Everything is not that. It's happening, yes. But you need to learn and look at what is going around in your world, in your energy. Things about yourself that needs to be changed, and people around you that has to be looked at and say, you know what? Is this person a person who is uplifting me, or is this person always bringing chaos into my life? What is about that person that I attract? I need to change something about me because I don't want to attract that type of energy into my world anymore. If you want peace, if you want to bring, a place where you could rest your head and not worry about the next day somebody trying to go after you, you losing money or doing the chaos. that I know in my world, in my life, it was one thing after another. If it wasn't a death, it was an accident, there was another accident, and then there was a lot of things. It was like, what the is going on? And it's always chaos. The relationships, there was always fights. When my son was killed, I was like, what is that? When my nephew was killed, what was that? When I started to lose family members, I was like, what is happening? Relationships were so unhealthy. Abuse. Abuse after abuse after abuse after abuse. Comes the time when you say, I had enough. I want peace in my life. The only way you get peace is when you return your whole soul, your whole life, your whole spirit to the Most High, and you serve from a space of love. When you are not out there hurting anyone, when you are always going to the Most High to guide you in the right direction, to lead you on the path of healing. It is the most beautifulest gift you could ever receive for yourself. To be in a space of peace, even though there's a lot happening outside. And you're always guided, because I know this is my, you're always guided. You always see those who are trying to trick you, who are trying to deceive you, who are trying to play with your energy, who are liars, who are deceivers, who are not healed. You'll be able to see those people for who they truly are and forgive them. Forgive them. They're lost. They're lost. Their time will come when they will see that their actions to the choices that they make in their life doesn't benefit them or anyone else. But we don't judge them. We just let them go and just, you know what? I don't work in that world. I don't ever want to inflict pain on any individual, on any animal, on anyone. It doesn't serve a true child of God. Don't do things to harm or hurt, oppress any human being. Remember, God gave you life. God gave you life. He gives you everything you need, not what you want, when you want it. He gives you what you need at the moment. He sees where your heart is at. He sees, are you able to handle the little that He gives you? And learn how to appreciate it and say, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God. every single moment of my life. I thank you. I don't have much, but what I do have, I am so thankful. You don't need millions, billions. You need love. I love you. I hope and pray for each and every one of you. Many will choose, have choices. You have your own path. Your choice. I'm good. I chose my path. And I am on a journey. And to be honest, I'm so thankful for this journey because I have learned so much from this journey. I have learned the connections that I have to everything and how to work with the energy and not block myself from anything or anyone. Continue to move forward no matter what. And forgive. Forgiveness is very crucial. Being grateful. Never forgetting the Creator. Always acknowledging the beings that are protecting our planet, because they are here to help us. The ETs, the aliens, whatever you want to call them. They are benevolent. They are loving. They are kind. They're very high vibrational. You have the lower ones, yes. But you have those that I know I speak for myself, Galactic Federation, that we work with to bring light to where there is darkness, and always coming from a space of love. I love you. Namaste. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Bye.